Oh no! One of these nuts in here just disintegrated. On the inside exhaust, the stud, it disintegrated, bro. It disintegrated.
You need a round wrench, man.
Right. $200,000 miles, gonna go.
Nowhere.
Ask away.
What's the first thing you gotta do?
I got it, so it's got a non-starting issue. Well,
He's gotta check the battery. What the hell? You're wearing a six-bend shirt? I guess they don't know. Yeah!
So from my ignition switch, I'm not getting any power to my start circuit. We're going there. So I don't know how long this is gonna take me. So that's what I'm just saying. Like right now, I got to diag it. I got to figure out why it's not starting. I'm not gonna take the motor apart until I get that fixed.
So it's been a couple days. Why don't you update us?
Well, so literally we had to have a conversation with the customer because like fixing that harness. So there, there's a right way to do it. I had to replace the harness because every one of these wires are shot, bro. Like you got wires in there, you got wires along the neck. Well, it's not old, but it's got a lot of miles on it.
Yeah.
It's seen a lot of heat. Heat's the worst. So what we figured out is I'm gonna replace the wire, just those 3 wires, but I'm going from the ignition switch all the way back to here. So I'm doing all new terminals. I'm doing brand new wire. That's fine, but he has committed to in the near future replacing the whole harness. Today's pretty much I'm gonna try to get down to the bottom, try to get down to the flywheel. And see whether or not I need to replace the flywheel or not.
It's never opened up, dude. Anything.
Well, a lot of these rusty fasteners are telling me that it probably hasn't. Cause like, dude, I could barely get the carriage bolt for the lower exhaust mount. I had to get my 1/2 inch out and put some ass into it.
You can throw it out your 1/2 inch all day.
I know. Dude, I've had to soak everything. Look at, all this is PB Blaster. Cause I have to squirt everything. Oh no. Man, I'm just not happy about this, Gunner. This is not cool. I'm done for the day. Thanks, guys. Tune in next week. Get to my exhaust or intake bolts, but I do not want to break that, so I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. Good old Kanye. Got a little grime to it, but it's not bad. No, it's all coming off here soon.
Yeah. How's it looking?
Well, these bolts are coming out easy. I'm about to crack open that top of that rocket box. You gonna be there for that? Looks like it was built yesterday. Look at that.
Doesn't look bad, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it looks old, but so I wonder, I'm gonna try to prove this wrong. I don't know if you want to put this on camera, but see these breathers?
Yeah.
Those are new style breathers.
Oh.
The ones that came with this bike are a lot different. This bike has been worked on.
Oh, he claims they've never been worked on?
Yeah, he said it's never been opened up.
Maybe they did it without his knowledge.
Well, that may be the case. He bought this bike brand new. Look at them breathers.
They're new.
It's new style breathers, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
So look,
absolutely.
right there's what it should be in this bike.
Maybe the heads have never been off. That could have been done when a rocket box leak occurred. There's no way you're going 200,000 miles.
He said his
without a rocket box leak.
bike has never been opened.
Well, let's not call the customer a liar.
I didn't say he was a liar. A lot of it shows it's been
Oh, yeah,
put
the
together
rockers
for a
are
while. Like those bolts, that's got hot a lot of times. 200,000 miles worth. I'm just taking the top end apart. Right now I'm doing breathers, then I'll do support plate, and then I'll do the little rocker box cover.
Go ahead.
Yeah, and then that's the other side.
So one of these.
So this has been replaced earlier than this one.
And you have to tear into the engine to do that.
Yeah, well at least the top.
Is there any chance that that one just got less wear, or should it be equal?
I think it's probably equal.
Yeah.
This is damage from heat. So when this gets hot, so it disintegrates.
Oh, sorry.
Next step's the heads, buddy. This is rusty, bro. They're not very tight, bud. I can tell because there is a head leak. Oh.
Hey, I found it.
Is this not autofocus?
No, manual focus.
That's a lot of rust.
Wait, that's gonna be the thumbnail. And then be like, yeah, do that look, no. That's good, yeah.
If you were to fill these, they're like all, they're all sticky. I don't know if you want to,
I'm good.
like it's real thick oil.
Yeah.
You know when you refine oil, it turns into like a Vaseline or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like it's refined itself. Ugh.
Bad?
All that burnt oil.
200,000
Oh,
miles
yeah.
right there.
Well, wall dropping you out.
It's the new part number. You got it? You got it?
Yeah, I got it. Can we trade armbands for that? This has a curse word on it.
Yeah, that's what I.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah.
The shirt on the back says American flag. It says "Let's go Brandon." So he turns back around. I was like, forget it, never mind. Because I realized real quick.
Joe Jurgensen.
2020.
Green party. Oh, it's not stayed. We clean up this environment.
I don't like it. Look at it. This is the exhaust stud. That's what the problem was on the last one.
Yeah.
If you look at it closely, half the threads are missing. See, it looks like looks pregnant, like an hourglass kind of.
Yeah.
That's the problem, is that it gets so frozen inside here. Because this is an aluminum head and this is a steel bolt. So when you torque aluminum or steel to aluminum,
Oh, that's out of there. That's not. You have to
it
get that
broke
out.
off. Yeah, I have to drill into it. So I have to drill a hole now and put what's called a time cert, which basically I drill the hole bigger. I put this little insert in there. How's that from?
Oh, great.
I put this little insert in there, and it like acts as new threads. Cylinders come off. There's pistons, and the flywheel's underneath that. Ready?
Yep.
So what we're gonna do? Can you kick that into to 6th gear? That's good. Look at all this carbon up on the piston. All that just flaking off.
Mallet.
Oh. Normally that just works. that piston? See how that piston just stayed in one spot? See that? That's bad.
Why?
So right now there's not enough tolerance in between the bearing of the crank rod and each piston connecting rod. So if you feel that that's really tight, like I think part of the specification, you're supposed to use the back side of your fingers, and if you could move it with just a little bit of force from the back side of your fingers, it's fine. If you can't, it needs a new flywheel. In this case, it needs a new flywheel. So you're supposed to be able to move them like that independently. This I can't. So basically that's robbing horsepower out of his bike. Every time it hits that spot, it slows itself down. And turned, puts less horsepower to the rear wheel. But it's also, the bearings are probably bad in it. This is as far as he wanted me to go. So he actually wants me to take the pistons off, clean up the pistons. I'm gonna put new piston rings on them, and he wants me to start putting it back together. I don't want to do that without replacing the flywheel. So now I got to get a pick ticket for him to approve me a flywheel.